Harley, this isn't the time. Welcome back to another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. And if you have no interest in wet shaving, this is the perfect video for you. And Harley and I are gonna tell you why. So for those of you gentlemen or ladies who have no interest in wet shaving, why not? One thing that I really love about wet shaving is that you can continuously get a really good shave. And I don't know about you, but I hate not having a good shave and having to sacrifice time and energy all to come out of the shower with razor burn and ingrown hairs. I just don't understand it. Why would you do that to yourself? So when it comes to wet shaving, I always think of it as spending time doing something you love. When you shave, which most of you do every single day, and if you're not doing it every single day, it is still a big part of your life. Why not enjoy it? Why not put energy, time, and a little bit of money to doing something that you do every day, but just doing it better? The best thing about wet shaving is the hot, frothy lather, the price point, sometimes, the amount of gear you buy, the interesting different specs that you can do. Wet shaving is one of those things that if you're nerdy and you already collect bottle caps, you might as well do this too. I know some people that own quite a few shaving brushes, quite a few safety razors, quite a few soaps, and quite a few creams, and I can attest to that because I love to wet shave, and I love to go online, and I love to look at all the new products companies are coming out with. I mean, if you think about it, there's a wet shave every day of the week, there's a wet shave for every day of the week. It's hard to not want to wet shave. So if you're not into the idea of wet shaving and you really don't care, that's fine. Keep listening. If I were you and I still didn't like the idea of wet shaving, I would probably want to go cheap and cheerful and just get something super simple. And the price point that I would probably stay under if I were you would be under $20. Maybe 25. So I would go ahead and get myself this razor. Why? Because you can shave with it. It's super inexpensive, so it's not costing you all that much. But guess what? It's going to give you a better shave than what you're currently getting. And aren't you worth it? Don't you think you're worth it? Another reason to start wet shaving, even if you don't want to, the price point. If you take how much you spend on cartridges every single year, you can half that number. Then from that number, you can probably half that number. Because spending what, $50 at Costco for 5 cartridges? That's apparently a deal. $50 for 5 cartridges at $10 a cartridge? Are you kidding me? If I were to buy a pack of safety razor blades, which is usually a 5-pack, that would cost me upwards of $3. And that's an expensive pack. Most packs only go for about $1, $1.75, and if you have to buy them in store, it's a little bit more. So I suggest buying them online when you find it. And Amazon is the great place to do that. You may be one of those people that regardless of whatever it is that you do, you don't like to give into big name brands. You may be one of those incredibly vegan people, one of those save the planet kind of nerds, but you're not saving the planet every time you use a cartridge base. You're just not. So why not get a stainless steel that you'll never have to get rid of because it will never go bad and the head will never change ever. So you go ahead and you get yourself a safety razor. You get some razor blades, you get a brush, and the only thing you're ever going to have to really rebuy is going to be the shaving soap or cream. And that might not even be that often. Maybe a new tub once a year? Or maybe 4 new tubs a year because you just want to shave with something new? For those of you who don't want to wet shave, I can totally understand. The idea of lathering up frothy, hot, warm lather, applying it to your face, using a single blade that doesn't cause you ingrown hairs and razor burn. And then after that, using an aftershave splash or balm that smells really good. That sounds awful. I don't want to do that either. So if you hate safety razors, I can completely understand that. Thank you for watching another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. If you'd like to comment below and tell me why you don't like safety razors or why you think the idea of shaving with a single blade is awful, leave a comment below. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you're also more than welcome to do that, and I highly encourage you to hit that little subscribe button and even the bell just in case you want to be notified. And if you want to give the video a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you again for watching Wild Women Wet Shaving, and I will see you beautiful people, Jill, Alex, Whiskey Row, Sam, Johnny Johnson. Who else am I forgetting? Anyway, see you next Thursday. Bye.